we were studying Surah Nuh, and as you know that there is a story of Nuh alayhi salam in this surah, how he kept inviting and preaching his qawm and his people to the deen of Islam, the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he tried all his best different options. So in the previous ayat he said, Ya Allah, thumma inni da'awtuhum jihara, I have invited them openly. Thumma inni a'lantu lahum wa asrartu lahum israra, sometimes I invited them in public and sometimes also in private. And what I said to them, so it will be for today's ayat, the translation of today's ayat. فَقُلْتُ, so I said to them. Qultu means I told them. What? Istaghfiru rabbakum. Seek the istighfar. Do the istighfar and seek the maghfirah and forgiveness from your Lord. Istaghfiru rabbakum. So basically istighfar. Do the istighfar, yani just make the tawbah, whatever you have done already in the past in your life. So make forgiveness for all those types of works and your thoughts, your aqidah, your wrong belief and all that. And for next time, make your life the life of Iman. And for that, make the istighfar. Innahu kana ghaffara. Why? Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ghaffar. Ghaffar means the most forgiving, the oft forgiving. Whenever is some servant, any person is ready to come back to the right path, and that person is feeling sorry and regret for the past time, for the past life, that was the life of sins and all the bad things, but now he is admitting all those mistakes and coming back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is ready to accept. Innahu kana ghaffara, right? So ghaffar is a superlative degree of ghafir, the one who is most forgiving. You do not think that you have done big sins, so you cannot be forgiven. No. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's rahmat is so much bigger than that. Yursilis samaa alaykum midrara. Now this is the, like, the climax of the surah. Subhanallah. And this is the benefit of istighfar. All the mufassirin of the Quran, all the ulama, they have emphasized on this part that we are going to study. This is the benefit of istighfar even today, in every time. 3 benefits, the big benefits of istighfar. So what Nuh alayhi salam told them, what would be the good result of your istighfar? First of all, yursilis samaa alaykum midrara. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send the rain, the water from the heaven in abundance, abundantly. All the quantity of the water that you need for your survival, for the good environment, for yourself, for your animals, for your vegetation, for your gardens, for your harvest, for the land overall. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide you enough rain. And from there we also learn another fact, that if any town, if any people, if any nation, they are doing so many bad things and sins and all that, violation, they are violating the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala openly. So sometimes this is the reason of the drought. when the rain is not coming, when people are expecting the rain but it's not coming. So it could be one of the reason, and at that time people they should make the istighfar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So is this a literal meaning or could it be figure meaning as well?
Just original yani, meaning as well, figurative and the original both.
Both.
I was reading another related story that one time Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, when he was the Khalifa, so there was a need of rain. And you know that there is a special dua for the rain that is called Salatul Istisqa. And there are so many du'as to be said in that Salatul Istisqa. But when he went outside in the open ground, he did not make any other dua on that day. He was just doing the istighfar. He did the istighfar and he come back. So people, they asked him and they said that, why, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, you did not make other du'as that are special for this day? Why just you were doing the istighfar? So he said, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised in the Quran that if you do the istighfar, I will send you the rain. So I just am expecting from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that just because of the istighfar, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remove that condition and will give the better condition. And exactly it happened. So this is the key of the rahmat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, istighfar. And also these are the benefits. Istighfar is something spiritual, but there are benefits of our like worldly benefits, right? وَيُمْدِدْكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ وَبَنِينَ. This is the second benefit, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide you generously in your wealth. This is also the benefit of istighfar, that your risk will increase. You have the prosperity in your life. Allah will give you more wealth, more money. وَيُمْدِدْكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ. Amwal, as you know, mal, the plural of mal. وَبَنِينَ, and children. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the children. So baneen is the jama, the plural of ibn. So it's not a meaning on the son, but who are all children, daughters and the sons both. وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ جَنَّاتٍ. And this is the third benefit, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide you gardens. Your gardens will be full of the fruits and full of the benefit. وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ أَنْهَارًا. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also will provide you the rivers of the water. Anhar is the jama of that. So these are three benefits completely for this dunya. And there is another reward of istighfar, that is for the akhirah. You will be granted the maghfirah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will be forgiven. You will get the Jannah. It's all the benefits of the akhirah after the death. But even in this life, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bestow, will give you three types of reward. Right? Malakum la tarjuna lillahi waqara. What happened to you? Malakum. So, beautiful expression. What's the matter with you? What's wrong with you? Malakum la tarjuna lillahi waqara. You do not expect any kind of respect for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those people who are doing sins day and night, constantly, sometimes they should be shy to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Sometimes they should feel that there is our Creator, our God, who is watching us. They should feel the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they should stop doing the sin out of respect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Out of respect. So waqar means respect. What happened to you that you never expect you do not show any kind of respect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who is the creator of the entire universe, and He is your creator, the creator of all creations. وَقَدْ خَلَقَكُمْ أَطْوَارًا. And He is the one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has created you in different situations. Atwara, different conditions, different situations. So these are our developing situations also. If you look at the beginning of the birth of every human being, start right from there, how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep changing the situations after the inside the womb of the mother, for different situations and different conditions. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created you. Then when you are born in this world, so Allah has created you in different colors, right? In different behavior, in different skills, in different talents. So there are so many varieties that are involved in the creation of the human beings. So at least you should appreciate these different blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and come back to worship only one God. Right? So this was the meaning or the translation of these ayat.